video. They are hiding my video. You have to go to the video. They're hiding my video. Uh, it's been on hold. If can y'all go make sure y'all can actually see the video because it's been 4 minutes and I don't think anybody's seen it. They're hiding it. Good morning in YouTube land. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Can you guys please go check out the recap video, comment, like, share. They're hiding it. I don't know where it's at. Your name to see your live. Just Nini. Got you, sis. Thank you, Tink. What do you mean? Good morning, guys from YouTube land. Good morning. The recap will start. We can get the hearts pumping. I don't do gifts. I do hearts. Oh, I can see the hearts on YouTube land. Cool. I've never seen them before there. Please go check out the recap video before we start. My video is being shadowed. The Confederate flag. What the fuck are you talking about, stupid? My video is being shadowed. Yo, Stefan. Hi, Hiroshi. Can y'all please go check out the recap video and then come back? Please like, share. I'm okay. I'm just a little under the weather. My throat is really bothering me. Good morning. Please go check out the recap video. Hey, first time in your live, but I love your videos. Thank you. Can you please go check it out? I'm being shadowed. I'm being shadowed. Y'all know we will start this shit as soon as I hit 10K in hearts. As soon as I hit 10K in hearts, we'll start going on. If you can actually see my recap video, can you please let me know? Thank you. Go to us.gov for the flag. From 50 to 9. Love you. I don't know what the fuck that means. I just saw it. This is my first time in your life. Hey. Hi, Malo. Your hair looks like the end of a lit blunt. Well, it's okay. At least I have hair. The bigger the hair, the higher to God. Y'all thought, you know what? Y'all European mustard seeds, y'all really be trying to do some shit. Y'all can't say anything that is going to hurt me. Hi from Cincinnati. Y'all just so hateful. Don't worry. We stole country from y'all last night. Country is now ours. Again. Yes, the recap is there. Can you guys please make sure y'all are sharing it, following it, like it, share it, make a comment if you can see the recap video. Thank you, Random. And repost it. Once I hit 10K in hearts, we're going to get this shit started. Y'all know how this works. We go from real news to gossip and everything else in between. If you are new in YouTube land, welcome. This is where we do all the recap of what happened during the weekend. Hey, guys. You look like you're eating for twins. I could be. You know, one day I would want kids. I swear, y'all. YouTube is... I think... Hi, Chinese lady. Hello. Have you had your fried chicken? Y'all think YouTube is a fun place. YouTube is very racist. It's like all the trolls go to YouTube they get their hate out on YouTube as much as possible. Like, that's where they go to get their hate out at. But the more you comment, the more people come in. So I don't really care. Good morning. Hello from Washington, D.C. All right, guys, we're at 10K. If you have not seen the recap video, please go see the recap video. We're going to get started with the depressing shit first, which y'all already know is Trump shit. Okay. Frumpy stuff is the most depressing. Frumpy has given Muskie the keys to the Treasury. The U.S. Treasury hands out all the money. It allocates all money to all areas of the United States. Social Security, veterans assistance, grants, government assistance. He got the keys this weekend to it. Now, I want to make y'all very clear. Muskie is a citizen. He's a citizen. He's not a government official. putting him, giving him the keys to that area is going to bankrupt America. The 1% will be allocated the money they need to make us broke. And I know the poor white people that are in my YouTube and probably here, y'all only looking at y'all whiteness as as the thing that's going to make y'all feel better. But when you can't afford to eat food and when you can't afford to buy or pay for groceries or get health care or anything else, you're going to realize how uneducated you were about the election because you were only looking at your race instead of looking at the class. You're broke like the rest of us. You have no money. You're either middle class or you're lower class. And most of y'all, if you don't know your education and you don't know about the government, you guys actually need the government more than we do. Your SNAPs, your housing funds, you know, the Obamacare, that's all y'all. Y'all benefited more from everybody else. So I feel bad at the stupidity that y'all carry because y'all think white is better. I really feel bad for y'all because once the money starts getting snatched from y'all, y'all are going to be so upset that y'all did not educate yourselves enough. And once again, I'm going to keep telling you, Republicans love y'all because y'all don't do any studying. Y'all don't have a higher education level. Y'all don't do any work. Y'all just look at the white man and say, oh, he's right. We got to go with our whiteness, not our class, not how much money I make in my bank, not how much I need federal funding in order to survive. So what Elon plans to do is he plans on allocating that money to make himself richer, to make the 1% richer, and to make us poor even more. If you're on Social Security, that's going to be a problem for you. Veteran assistance, housing assistance, all of that is part of the Treasury Department. The Treasury Secretary had to actually resign. And I don't think he resigned. I think they fired him but said, we're going to let you resign, just to save face. We're going to let you resign. But this is a sensitive payment system. And giving that man, a foreigner, an immigrant, let me make this very clear. Giving an immigrant from South Africa the keys to the Treasury is the most irresponsible thing you could ever do. The most irresponsible thing you could ever do. He also gave Doge, which is Muskie's area, access to the U.S. aid. So all the aid that U.S. sends out to countries to help has been put on pause. Has been put on pause. I don't know if he's passed a background check. All of that's been put on pause. So now Frumpy is saying that certain countries will not receive aid if they don't bow down to him. Social Security may be earned, but it still has to be dispersed. You can earn Social Security, but it has to be dispersed. And that's where the Treasury Department comes in at. Frumpy is saying that he will not give aid to certain countries if they don't bow down to him. Right now, he's attacking South Africa. He's saying that South Africa is taking away mayonnaise farming land. Farming land. He says that we're going to withhold aid because you're doing white farmers wrong. And to be honest, let me be real. I know this may hurt some of y'all feelings, but y'all don't belong there anyways. White tea people have no reason of being in South Africa. That's what it's called, an apartheid. And apartheid is the reason why you were there. That's the reason why Elon was born there. It's apartheid. Y'all shouldn't have any land. And I hope and pray that South Africa and the rest of Africa just follows suit and kicks y'all asses out. Y'all shouldn't be there anyways. That's not your land. That's just it. That's real shit. Y'all want to be real about it? Let's be real about it. Y'all don't belong there. Y'all never did. The FCC launches investigations into NPR and PBS over alleged airing commercials. Okay. the FCC is being used by Frumpy because they're alleging that PBS was sending out advertising during the campaign to lean more towards Kamala than Trump. This is what our taxpayers our tax dollars are going to. This shit, a witch hunt. I'm gonna use what Frumpy uses. It's a witch hunt. We're going through a witch hunt. That shit is insane. But this is what we're going. This is what we're doing, Rao. Marco Rubio insists that Frumpy isn't joking about buying Greenland. We can't even afford our shit. You can't buy Greenland, okay? Greenland is governed by Denmark. You can't buy Greenland, okay? Oh my God. Y'all be making me stressed out. The stupidity that is coming out of the White House. You can't buy a country. Denmark has already invested, I think, $1 billion into military weapons and stuff to go ahead and stock up on Greenland just in case Frumpy tries to do something crazy. Like, in case he tries to do something stupid. Greenland and Denmark is like, all right, bet. Let's go ahead and stack up our chest. They're not playing. They are not playing at all. On top of that, Frumpy wants to go to war with Panama over the canal. He wants access to the canal. The reason he wants access to the canal because that's where China does most of their import export. It's a shortcut to doing import export. Instead of going all the way around the world, they use the Panama Canal. Now, the Panama Canal has been Panama's for years. That's their shit. That's how they make their money. On top of that, Russia wants access to Panama. They want that canal. They want access to that canal. And that's why Frumpy is going after it. Because Russia wants it. Okay, remember, Russia was the one that bailed out Frumpy when he went bankrupt. Because I'm going to make this very clear. And I know a lot of y'all YT people that love Trump and y'all MAGA supporters, y'all never actually did any education on Frumpy, but he's never had a successful business. All of his businesses have bankrupt. All of them. Today, Panama didn't renew their contract with China. Ooh, they may be trying to go against some stuff. None of Frumpy's businesses ever were prevailing. Okay? He's a Nepo baby. He received millions from his daddy. He never worked hard in his whole life. And when he went bankrupt, Russia bailed him out. And that's why he owes Russia. Okay? Russia's running this. Okay? They got stuff they want. They got stuff they want. Okay? And Frumpy has to deliver. He has to deliver. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Berlin, this is insane, but Elon Musk his salute is projected on Berlin's Tesla factory. They're not playing with him. On top of that, Germany is protesting because of what Elon did in America. Nobody's feeling him. Elon is actively telling the EU and Europe that, hey, y'all should join MAGA, and EU is like, go f yourself. We ain't doing that. Go F yourself. On top of that, Frumpy is talking about putting tariffs on the EU too. He's already got a tariff war with China. With Mexico, and with Canada. And I'm going to make something very clear. We're going to be hungry. If y'all don't know, majority of our food comes from Canada and China. Majority of our food comes from Canada and China. We're going to be starving, okay? They have upticked the import of their shit to 25%. 25%, baby. If you don't know exactly what is coming from there, let me just break it down to you. Of everything that we as Americans receive from China, Mexico, and Canada. We receive produce, grains, meat, dairy, All the libations that y'all like to drink on, we get those too. Electronics come from China, okay, directly from them bad boys. Lumber, steel, cars, auto parts, oil, and gas. Okay? All that shit is about to be increased because Trump decided to do a tariff war with them. So he put tariffs on Canada, and he also put a 10% electricity increase on them for their tariffs. And then he put tariffs on China. China is going to go and went and filed a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization. They filed a lawsuit. They're going a different way besides Mexico and Canada. They said, okay, we're going to go to the World Trade Center. And we're going to file a lawsuit. And that they're going the legal way. So I don't know how good that's going to work for them. But Mexican president said, all right, bet, got you. Okay. Now, what that means is everything that we purchase in the grocery stores is about to go up 25%. $155 billion worth of goods from Canada is about to be taxed. Tariffs about to increase from 25%. So that means, and I know some of y'all are slow, and some of y'all are really loving Frumpy and MAGA, and y'all don't really understand what you're actually getting. But let me break this down to you in the most stupidest terms I can. Walmart is going to buy salmon from Canada, or he can get salmon from Mexico, whichever way. That salmon may be $5 a pound right now, but with the 25% increase, now it's like $7, $8 for Walmart to get it from Canada or Mexico. When they purchase that for $8 now, because it's usually $5, when they purchase it from them, it's going to come to us, and we're going to have to make up the difference. So salmon is going to be probably $10 a pound now for us. Eggs are already high because we have the bird flu. So we don't have a choice but to get our eggs from another country. We don't have a choice because we have a massive bird flu going on in America, which means eggs are not safe to eat at all. So y'all sitting there smiling like it's going to be good. It's going to fuck y'all money up. Y'all ain't going to have nothing, okay? You think you're going to have enough money to eat? You won't. Also, grain, bread, everything is about to go up on us. Your car breaks down. If your car is foreign, those parts are about to be increased. If you bought a foreign car, okay, and you need to get that shit fixed, baby, it's about to be worse for you now. It's about to be worse. Everything is about to get worse for us. And now that he's talking about putting tariffs on the EU, Jesus. On top of that, Ontario and another area in Canada has decided to not sell American libations in their places. They're sending all that shit back, which means it's money lost, which means that anything that you like libation wise in America is going to go up because they have to make up the difference for it not being sold. And they're attacking red states directly. Now, that's one thing I do like. I like that they are attacking red states directly. Even though I am in a red state, I don't care. Do it. I can go on a dry period. On top of that, if you're in certain areas up north, Canada owns your power grid. And they're talking about shutting that shit down. They're talking about shutting that shit down, your power grid, which means you're not going to even get any good flowing water either, because you know that your water and electricity is like the same thing. So no clean water will be flowing to you either. Good luck. I wish y'all the best, but it was great. It was great. Baby, I'm in Georgia. Georgia got its own power grid. So thank God Georgia has its own power grid. And yes, Canada can be petty and shut off the goddamn electricity. Canada can be petty and shut down the electricity. They can do that. It's all up to them. Benny will be here this Tuesday. Benny not to, he'll be here this Tuesday. He is the first foreign minister, whatever the hell he is, to come into the United States and sit down with Frumpy. Now, I want to make this very clear. The ceasefire for Hamas and Izzy is only till March the 1st or March the 31st. After that, Benny has not said anything. He's not sending anybody to Qatar yet. He has not said anything about continuing the ceasefire. He's really quiet. He said he's not sending anybody to Qatar. He thinks what's going to happen is going to happen in Washington. Okay? So Hamas is sending leaders to Qatar to, keep the ceasefire ceasing. Benny's over here talking to Frumpy. And y'all already know them two in the same room is not going to be a good situation. Okay? I would hope to say that they will continue the ceasefire, but I don't think they will. Already, for a fact, Benny wants that area. On top of Frumpy wants that area. It's a nice little beach area. Beautiful resorts can go there. And that's just out of his mouth. It sucks, but it's true. It sucks, but it's true. And I've watched Palestinians start painting their walls and starting to clean up and try to get back to normalization. And I just feel like once Benny and Frumpy is in the same room, shit is about to get ugly all over again. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I want to have high hopes. I really do. But I don't. This won't be good because we won't know what's coming out of the White House anymore. Frumpy is set to put pro-Frumpy media outlets in replace of major news organizations in the Pentagon, which means that everything is going to be far right, which means we're not going to get the real deal out of the Pentagon or the White House. He's going to One News America. Breitbart is going to be in the room. Breitbart. So all far right news stations that serve him are going to be giving us the information from the Pentagon. What the fuck? Like, are we Oh, we can't prepare for this shit. There's no way we can prepare for this. There is no way you can prepare for that. So just hope that there is somebody in there that is going to actually give us the right information, because I don't think it's going to happen. The U.S. State Department travel website has now listed LGB. That's lesbian, gay, bisexual. They've gotten rid of the QT plus, the TQ plus. They're trying to erase the existence of transgender people. They want to erase them completely. I've seen some trans people get their passports back and they are saying male instead of female, female instead of male. You can't erase something that's already here. You just can't. I'm sorry. That's just not how it works. You can't erase somebody that's already here. That's just like you trying to say black folks don't exist. You can't erase us. We are already here. We're already a staple in the community that's already here. It's asinine, but that is what he's doing. He also removed anything DEI related from all government sites. Those have all been taken out. You don't have any access to that as well. As I'm reading this, I'm getting stressed out, and I'm trying not to get stressed out, but it is stressful. But that's not even like the worst parts of it. Eliminating DEI is just basically saying that, anybody who's not a white man is not eligible to be near him or near the office of anything. And yes, white women, you are DEI hires. I hate to tell y'all that, but I think y'all lost the common sense that God gave y'all when y'all voted for that man. But you are a DEI hire. Let me put it like this. They gave black men voting rights before they gave you voting rights. I'm going to say this again. They gave black men voting rights before they gave you voting rights. You are a DEI hire. They changed the flag of the government site. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And I know people are like, well, that don't mean nothing. Yes, it does. Okay. That's exactly what that means. Okay. Women are DEI hires. Okay. You are. You're right there with veterans, Asians, Native Americans, Mexicans, disabled. The 9-star flag. Are you kidding me? Let me look this up. Let me look this up. They put the Confederate flag on the government website? Oh, y'all. If you are black, get your shit together to get the fuck up out of here. That is the third. That is the Confederate flag. Black people, once they're done with the foreigners, once they finally got their women back in the kitchen and no longer educated, once they rip everything from their women and once they put them back in the house, we need to be prepared. We're going to be the last ones they're looking for. We're going to be the last on the list. We are going to be the last on the list. So we have more time to get our shit together to get the fuck up out of here. Oh, shit. And I know white folks like, oh, that is great. Remember, y'all were poor. The 1% ran the country when it was Confederate States. Y'all didn't even have slaves. Y'all were so poor. Remember, everybody didn't have slaves. Oh, shit. That. When I told y'all during the fucking election that they wanted to bring us back before civil rights, before women had rights to vote, before everybody had rights, y'all thought it was a joke. Yeah, it ain't laughing no more, is it? They're saying the Confederate flag is on all government websites. I'm catching the news. They're saying this in my I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok, y'all. I'm on both areas. They're saying this as I'm talking. They said go to hhs.gov. Top left-hand corner. USA.gov. Which one is it, y'all? All.gov? SSA.gov? Okay, are y'all just talking shit or is this real shit? All of them? Go to any government. Are y'all playing with me? If you playing with me, stop fucking playing. It's not funny. It ain't funny. A federal appeals court ruled Thursday that a decades-old ban on federal licensed firearm dealers selling pew-pews to people 18, 19, and 20 is unconstitutional. So, if you're not 21 and up, you can no longer purchase it. You know what? Basically, that's smart because hey, that's just what it is. Y'all stressing me out today. Y'all stressing me out. 500 Marines have been deployed to Guantanamo Bay to expand migrant operation center for deportees. Okay, it's not a migration operation center. It is a concentration camp. They're sending migrants to a concentration camp, okay? They're sending 500 Marines over there to watch the concentration camps, okay? Nene, not on HSS or whitehouse.gov. Y'all don't be spreading lies in my shit. Okay? I don't do misinformation. I don't do misinformation. On Sunday, the Department of Defense confirmed the arrival of 500 Marines to Guantanamo Bay to establish facilities for deported migrants. The Pentagon announced on social media that the troops are tasked with preparing and expanding migrant operation centers, a move that aligns with the Trumpy administration plan to temporarily house up to 30,000 deported migrants to the base. Woo! It's a concentration camp. It's a concentration camp. I just want y'all to know that. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. And I wish it wasn't. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Trumpy is still asking for Canada to become the 51st state. Much lower taxes, far better military protection, and for the people of Canada, and no tariffs. So he's still pushing that shit. On top of that, the far right is still trying to find a way to amend. I think it's like the 12th Amendment. I think it may be the 12th Amendment. I could be wrong, to allow Trumpy to run another term. They're saying that they're trying to put a clause in that if you did not get 2 consecutive years back to back, you can run for another term to get your 2 consecutive years. You just tag me in it. Okay. It really is a 9-star. Okay, people saying it's actually really a 9-star up there. They're actually saying that. Boy, I'm stressed. Frumpy says he revokes deportation protections for 300,000 Venezuelans, despite their overwhelming support. Now, I want y'all to be very clear. During the election, Venezuelans went real hard for Frump. They had concerts for Frumpy. They was real Frump, because then Venezuelans think they white. They forgot they were actually foreigners. So, now he plans on deporting that specific group. And I'm laughing because that shit is funny. It says the Trump administration has escalated its crackdown on Venezuelan immigrants living in the U.S. by revoking temporary protection status, TPS, for more than 300,000 people, according to the New York Times. This move comes just a week after the administration rescinded an 18-month extension of the TPS that had been introduced in the final days of Biden administration. Y'all stupid. Okay. That's how I'm gonna start doing my rants. so I don't get banned. Let me come and explain the flag. Priest, I never really let people in, but I'm going to let Priest explain this flag. Priest, make it quick. Make it quick so I can get back to the news. I only got like 45 minutes left.
I'll make it.
Go ahead.
Yep, I was going to make it real fast. Everybody's saying that it's the 9-star flag. It's the 9-star flag. It's not the stars and bars of the Confederacy. It's a miniaturized version of the U.S. flag, and it can only fit 9 stars. It's such a tiny flag that you can't fit 50 stars. So guys, please relax, chill on it's the rebel flag. It's not. It's a miniaturized version of the normal American flag. It only has enough room to fit 9 stars. And now I will drop back down to the comments.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I have to drop you out. So get it? It's not a 9-star flag. It's just that. It's not a 9-star flag. It's just Wait, why did it do that? I hate this thing. I don't. Oh well, we're gonna leave it like this. So that happened. I'm trying to get rid of all the hateful shit. Of course, we all know Frumpy wants to put, oh, just to let you know, your favorite boyfriend Muskie did not pay any taxes in 2024. He paid nothing. Nothing. I'm trying to figure out how to make myself big again. He paid nothing. Go back to that. I don't like this layout either. I don't want none of these layouts. Okay, I ain't got time for this shit. He paid nothing in taxes. Y'all love him so much. He's gonna drive America. He gonna drive our bank, not pay taxes, and he gets a house. He gets a room in the White House. From what I've been told, he gets a room in the White House. I think him and Frumpy are gonna be sleeping together. Melania ain't gonna be in that bed. Melania definitely ain't gonna be in that bed. Sorry, it's just funny to me. It is crazy. Russian governor blown up by landmine becomes the highest ranking casualty in the Ukraine war. A Russian governor has been blown up. Sorry. Sorry. It's funny to me. Now we've had 4 plane incidents in the past 4 or 5 days. We had American Airlines crash in Washington, D.C. We had the medical plane that crashed in Philadelphia. That medical plane was carrying 6 Mexican nationalists. They all were from Mexico. We also had a 64-year-old man hospitalized after American Airlines collides with an aircraft tug in Chicago O'Hara's airport. And then a United Airlines flight from Houston to New York had to be evacuated because it caught on fire when they took off. I don't think it's safe to fly anywhere anymore. I think we need to, everybody needs to go by train or bus. Okay, go by train or bus. We don't need no more fucking flights. Because at this moment, it don't feel like anything is safe. Like, planes just don't seem to be the safest way to move anymore. I'm just driving. I'm not doing that shit. I am driving. Okay? Ooh, a Florida Sun reporter. Oh, hey, babe. This is kind of crazy. Florida Sun reports father to police after discovering nearly 1,000 files of child you-know-what while repairing his phone. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm trying to hide my man. Hold on. That is disgusting. 1,000 files of child you-know-what. See, that's a good boy. That is a good boy. Kenneth, 63-year-old Gene Fallon, who allegedly admitted to authorities that he was aware he possessed the images, including child erotica. They make that? Child erotica? I can't even say that word. On his phone, according to the arrest affidavit obtained by Fallon's son Jared, all alerted the police to the findings on his father's phone. Hey, at least somebody, they make that on AI. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I can't even. Minneapolis agrees to pay $600,000 to settle with a woman who claims that Derek Chauvin knelt on her neck with his knee. So they're going to have to pay out again. They're going to have to pay out again. They're going to have to pay again. Because bruh, Ain't nobody else finna catch. Ain't nobody else finna pay for you. That's gonna be the last time somebody pays for that man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't get excited about getting your refunds. Your tax refunds will not be coming as fast as you think. Remember, Frumpy laid off a lot of people, including people in the IRS. Okay? You can't even get somebody from the IRS on the phone. So you can file on time, but your money ain't coming on time. You better pray we get money back the way shit is looking. You better pray we get money back the way shit is looking right now. Okay? You can file late as fuck at this point. Ain't nobody there. Nobody there, okay? Nobody's at home. Nobody's picking up the phone, okay? We we may just have to, I'm just tired. I found I better get my money. We don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. Walgreens and Aldi have gotten rid of their DEI. I was rooting for Aldi. I really was rooting for Aldi because I really needed. Thank you, baby. Ooh, popsicle. I was really rooting for Aldi. This shit hurt my heart because I know. And white people, that includes you. If you're disabled, if you're a veteran, if you're a woman, you're a part of DEI. Yep. And that pilot, that second female pilot, that was in the crash in Washington, D.C., was a white woman. She was a DEI hire. I'm going to keep saying that because I know when y'all hear DEI, y'all automatically think black. When y'all heard CRT, black people. When y'all heard woke, black people. Black Lives Matter, black people. But DEI, baby, black people are the last people to benefit from DEI, okay? First is white women, okay? They're at the top. They're the number one benefactors from DEI, okay? Then there's Asians, Mexicans, Native Americans, veterans, disabled people, okay? Then black people are the last people on the list. We're the last people to benefit from it. Thank you. 63% of white women benefit from DEI. So that woman sitting at the podium in Trump's cabinet talking about getting rid of DEI, you wouldn't be there if it wasn't for DEI. You wouldn't be there. Okay? You would not fucking be there if we wouldn't be at that podium speaking as a 27-year-old who looks like she's 45 if it wasn't for DEI. Okay? And somebody need to get with her hairdresser because she looked like she's stuck in the 40s. And maybe get her some lip filler because she has no lips. And for somebody that's going to be talking that damn much, she needs to get some lips. Because that ain't working for me. I'm just saying. Target has dropped. Target stock has dropped immensely. Target dropped by a negative 2.5% in one day. And the boycott is boycotting. Not only are we, Mexican people are boycotting Target too. And they're literally standing in front of Target stores telling people to turn around. Target stock is plummeting. But Costco's is going up. Whoop, whoop. Costco's is going up. I tell everybody to get them a Costco membership. I'm getting me one. I'm getting me a Costco membership. I don't even need nothing out of Costco. But I'm going to get me one. I don't even need a Costco membership. But I'm getting me one. I don't know what I'm going to get it from, but I will be getting it. So Target is really getting hit. Their stocks are going down. And once numbers start de-escalating, they're going to start rethinking shit real quick. Remember, black people, we are the biggest buying power in America. We are the biggest buying power in America. Yes, Bath and Body Works. Keep y'all asses out of Bath and Body Works. They were the #1 supporters of Frumpy, and they got rid of their DEI. No more Bath and Body Works. Go to Candle Company. I don't know. Go to Michael's and get your candles. We're not shopping at Aldi either. They got rid of their shit real quietly. I was really rooting for Aldi. Like rooting really hard for them. I thought it was going to be like great that we actually had somewhere to go. But no, we don't. All right. Let's piss off some white folks. Congratulations, Beyonce. Whoop, whoop. Beyonce takes out album of the year, not country album of the year, and a Grammy with Miley Cyrus on Best Country Duo Performance, baby. Okay? We took country back from y'all asses. If you don't know the history of country music, black people created that shit. White executives came from New York, went into farmlands, went into churches, and went into train areas where black people were working on the railroads, and they stole the music they were singing. Country was mostly Negro folk songs and preachers doing sermons. Okay? Let's make that very clear. Y'all created a minstrel show to make fun of black people, and y'all had white people dress up in blackface and joke and use our music to entertain white folks. Okay? That's what y'all did. And when y'all found out that y'all people really liked country music, y'all stole it. And y'all created a whole genre which is based off of us. On top of that, we created the banjo. That's our shit. Which turned around and created the guitar for y'all. So I'm so happy that another area is being it's been given back to us. Okay? It's being put back in the hands of the people that created it. If you don't like it, I really don't give a shit. Black people, slaves, we created that. Y'all know, and I'm gonna make this very clear. Y'all know nothing about soul. When they mention y'all, they never mention soul. When they mention y'all, they don't mention rhythm and blues. Y'all have no sorrows. Y'all gonna have them soon once y'all find out how broke y'all gonna be after this Trump administration gets finished doing what they doing. But y'all don't have soul, R&B, or blues. And that's where country music comes from. You gotta actually have some pain. You gotta actually been through some shit. And in that time, y'all hadn't been through shit to create any of that. Y'all had Beach Boy shit. Hell, Beach Boys stole their shit from Chuck Berry. We're not even going to get on that. Yes. Surfing USA was Chuck Berry's song. The Beach Boys stole it. But that's a little history lesson for y'all. Rock and roll was ours. Elvis stole everything from black folks. Mostly Little Richard, who was actually the king of rock and roll. He stole his moves from Chuck Berry. But that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna get off that little tangent. But Beyonce, congratulations, girl. And she dropped her Cowboy Carter tour. She ain't going to many cities, y'all. Cowboy Carter is gonna be in Los Angeles, Chicago, London, New York, Paris, Houston, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Las Vegas. It's only 10. She just dropped the dates. The pre-sale will start next Monday. So if your income tax ain't came back by next Monday, you're not going to the show. Okay. I'm buying my ticket. I'm a Houston girly. I'm Creole, just like Beyonce. I'm going to support. Okay. I grew up in the South where we had to line dance in school. We had to square dance. Okay. I grew up going to country shows at the damn rodeo. I grew up on that shit, okay? Let's not get off topic. Paris, I will get the fuck off topic if I want to. Please don't try to control my shit. I don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. And then I start going off on people, and I'm trying not to lose my page, okay? So I'm trying to be nice. Now, if I wasn't on TikTok, I'd hand you your ass, but you're on YouTube land, so I can't do that. On top of that, Kendrick did a clean sweep yesterday. He got every category. And he did it in a fucking, y'all, The jean outfit that Kendrick had on, that's called a Canadian suit. It's called a Canadian suit. I'm sorry. The pettiness, that man is diabolical. That shit is diabolical. Like Canadian tuxedo. So he really went out there and accepted the award in a Canadian tuxedo. I know Drake was punching the fucking air. God damn it. What the fuck? Every fucking category. Eminem said he was gonna win every category, and he did. Congratulations on Doechii. Doechii got her first Grammy for Best Rap Album. Best Female Rap Album. Go off, baby. Go off, baby. SZA took something home. Mooney took something home. Erykah Badu took something home. Chris Brown got his first Grammy. Chris Brown got his first fucking Grammy. I did not know this man did not have a Grammy. Chris Brown, out of all people, I didn't know he did not have a Grammy. That is crazy. It's his second. He only got two? This man only got two? How? Like, no, I'm literally serious. How does Chris Brown only have two Grammys? The body of work this man has created, and you only got two Grammys? They did that shit because of Rihanna. They blackballed him because of Rihanna, and I know that. I know what he did. I know what happened. Hey, you're going to have to pay the price one way or another. But do I think he deserved to be locked out completely? No, I don't believe that, because that boy been putting in work. Lady Gaga said trans people are not invisible. Trans people deserve love, and I agree. I don't judge people for who they are. Now, if you hate, then I'm going to judge you. But you can't erase a whole genre of people. You can't do that. On top of that, Alicia Keys said, DEI is not a threat. It is a gift. Just imagine if if the United States was only ran by white men, everything would be boring. Everything would be boring, bland and boring. No color, no real good food, no real good music, no real good style. It would be boring as fuck. Sorry, not sorry. Y'all have no edge. The only way y'all got edge was from people of color. Y'all, no one would want to visit this place. Okay? No one would want to come here just off the ranks of white men running everything. It'd just be boring as fuck. Raisins in the potato salad 24/7. Okay? Elon is upset because someone released the names. 6 people who was working for him inside of our government. Elon had people inside of the government. Someone dropped those names that were being paid by him inside of the government. Okay? They dropped the names, and Elon says you have committed a crime. That's not a crime, releasing public information. That's not a crime. This man has been infiltrating the damn government for years. He's been putting people in place. He's been paying for people to be there. Your mama's a joke, Roderick. Kendrick's not a joke. Your mama is. She was a joke when she popped you out, sir. And I'm gonna say this. Trump, Elon, and all his people have always said they want the best people. That's why they're getting rid of DEI. DEI, we want the best people in line. We want the smartest people. We want the most intelligent people working for us. We don't need DEI hires. Let me make something very clear. Black women are the most educated demographic in America. We are the smartest. We grind the hardest. We elevate our education the most. And we are DEI. But I'll wait. but I'll wait. Don't get mad because your demographic is stupid. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. It's just what it is. Y'all want merit based, and it's not merit based, it's based on whiteness. DEI means only white people are allowed in. I wish they would stop saying they want diversity, equity, inclusion. We just want white people only. White men if we can get it. I wish they would just be honest about the situation instead of playing the game. Because you know what? We ain't got time for that shit. Just be real. You want everything white. It's okay if y'all know if y'all are actually honest, we could probably maneuver around that shit really quick. Merit-based ain't merit-based. It's white-based. Don't let them say merit-based. It's white-based. Every person that Trump has appointed in his cabinet positions, none of them are educated. None of them have any fucking education in the places they've been put in, okay? None of them. They're all white. And they all paid some kind of price to get there. We had a Fox News host over the damn defense of the United States. Over a 4-star general, a black 4-star general. Okay? We got RFK who thinks that everything is a damn problem. Vaccines on babies ain't good. We got a man that said black people need to get different types of vaccines than white people because our immune systems are better. Oh my God. You got a person that's in foreign affairs who can't even travel because she's on a travel ban. The fuck? It ain't merit-based. It's based on the color of your skin. Will Smith has decided that January sucked and February the 1st is my actual New Year's Day. I fuck with that. I want to start over. And the shit front pulled when he said he's declaring February 2025 as Black History Month. When I saw this shit, I was like, what? So you just gonna redeclare some shit? Let me make something very clear to y'all. And this is for people who are not black. We don't give a shit about what y'all say. We gonna celebrate that shit anyways. We will all take that day off on purpose. We will be no call, no show, okay? That's just what we do. We have never asked for y'all to celebrate shit. We didn't ask for Juneteenth. We gonna celebrate that shit regardless. MLK Day, we gonna celebrate it. Martin Luther King, we gonna celebrate it. We've never asked y'all to do that shit. You think, ooh, but that's white folks for you. That's white folks for you. They think they just have control. New York doctor charged for prescribing abortion pills to a Louisiana woman. A New York doctor from New York was charged by a Louisiana grand jury on Friday for reportedly prescribing an abortion pill online. The doctor reportedly issued the pill to a patient in the Deep South state. I'm sorry, my braces are getting to me. In the Deep South state that enforces one of the strictest near total abortion bans. Okay? Now, even though she's been indicted by a grand jury, New York has protections. New York has protections, okay? The grand jury at the district court for the parish of West Baton Rouge handed down the indictment against Dr. Margaret Carpenter, her practice of Nightingale Medical PC, and other individuals. All three face felony charges of criminal abortion related to the use of abortion-inducing medication. Prosecutors in Louisiana allege that the mother purchased the pill online and administered to her child. This case seems to mark the first occurrence of the criminal charges against a doctor accused of sending abortion pills to another state. Now, the indictment might serve as the first direct test of New York Shield laws, which aims to protect prescribers who utilize telehealth to supply abortion pills to patients in other states that have banned the procedure. Okay, so this is if New York wins this case, then it's going to set a precedence that everybody's going to be contacting New York telehealth to get prescriptions. Everybody's going to be contacting New York telehealth to get prescriptions. So we're going to see how this plays out. I'm going to watch and see how it's going to go if Louisiana wins or if New York wins. But pray that New York wins this presidency, because that means everybody's going to be contacting New York for help because they have this protection, which is a great thing. It's definitely some scary times for women. So I hope. All right, 19 people were found unalive on a boat near the Caribbean islands. Okay. The vessel was just floating on the coast. Investigators said that they believe the vessel had been drifting for a long period of time because the bodies were in the advanced stages of decomposition. Police also determined that all of the deceased passengers had died before the boat drifted to St. Kitts and Nevis waters, per press release. A number of people on board had identification documents from the West African country of Mali. Wow. So maybe they were trying to escape. Or maybe the boat got off kilter. I don't know, but the investigation is still pending to figure out exactly what happened with those people, which is sad. One of FBI's most wanted, accused of unaliving his wife after a wedding, captured in Mexico after 12 years on the run. 12 years? Well, he got 12 years. Go off. You got 12 years of freedom. And he was the 10 most wanted. One of FBI's 10 most wanted, accused of unaliving his wife just hours after the wedding in 2012, was arrested in Mexico. Arnaldo Jamirez of Illinois was captured in Monterrey and extradited back to the U.S. have already commenced. Dang. Well, at least they got one. This is sad. A New York man has been arrested for allegedly admitting to unaliving his teenage daughter because he did not approve of her being on TikTok or her content. You couldn't have just took the fucking phone. You couldn't have just took the phone. You took her life. You took her life. You could have just took the phone. That's just way too far. That is way too far. No child should be unalive because of TikTok. And a parent, most definitely. You mean to tell me you didn't know how to get the phone and say, okay, you don't get the phone anymore. You don't have access to your phone. Delete the app. Because once you delete the app, they can't get it no more. Common sense. Once you delete the app is no longer in the stores. They're no longer in stores. So you cannot even get it anymore. You took your child's life because of that. And let me tell y'all something about the app. If you have the app on your phone and you want to get rid of your phone, people on eBay are purchasing TikTok app phones for like $500,000. They're buying these phones. So if you have an extra phone with TikTok on it, people are buying those phones on eBay. People are buying them. You got the money. You need the money. They buying them. I got 2 phones. Actually, I think I have 3 phones with TikTok. I may sell one of these bad boys. I think I have one that I don't use anymore. It's a really older version. Yes, if you have more than one phone that has TikTok app on it and you want to sell it, people are buying it for like $50,000 to $500,000. I BS you not. Do you want the money or do you want the app? You got an iPad, girl, sell it. Make that money, money, money. Make that money, money, money. Hey, I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying. This is funny. This is the funniest shit I heard all weekend. American woman reportedly refuses to leave Pakistan after failed marriage plan. Demands money from the Pakistani government. She allegedly was trying to marry a 19-year-old man. She's 33. Okay. It's not funny. Yeah.
They put her in a crazy hospital.
They put her in a crazy hospital?
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Why is she in a crazy hospital? She wanted money. I mean, she said she went. Okay, so allegedly they put her in a crazy hospital. Um, my bad. I didn't know they put her in a crazy hospital. That's messed up. It says Aria Inez, American woman, reportedly refused to leave Pakistan after a failed marriage plan. According to the reports, Robinson flew to Karachi, I think that's how you said it, in October 2024 to marry a 19-year-old Ahmed. I'm just gonna say Ahmed, who she met online. However, upon arrival, Robinson plans to get married fell through after Momin's family refused to approve the marriage. She wanted she wanted $360 from Pakistan. That's all she wanted. She wanted $360. They could have gave her the $360. I know they had that. But yeah, it says a young man named Jeremiah Robinson who lives in America and claims to be the woman's son said she has mental issues and that her failed love story is fabricated. He said she knew Nadil Ahmed Mama and had initially planned to return home after 2 weeks, but failed to do so. Oh, so she just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for real. Like, phew. She really, they offered her 10K, but she asked for 20K. I would have took that 10K and went home. You ain't got to tell me twice. I will go. Diddy was rushed to the hospital for knee pain. I think he just wanted a vacation from out of themselves. So he got to go to the hospital real quick in the dead of night for a knee injury. On top of that, Diddy's assistants are now talking. They did interviews and the interviews weren't good. I'm not really touching on Diddy until the trial happens. When the trial happens, then a shit will get popping again with me and him. But I'm just waiting for the trial. That's it. I need the trial. I really do. Whoo! Judge blocks transfer of transgendered woman to men's facility. So that is hope. Y'all remember Frumpy said that all trans had to be moved over to their first, transition age. Like, so trans women had to go to men's cells, trans men had to go back to women's cells. A judge stopped it. A federal judge in Massachusetts has temporarily blocked prison officials from transferring a transgender woman to a men's prison and halting her medical care. So hopefully everybody can do that to protect themselves, because if you don't want to be there, you shouldn't have to be there. A New Jersey man accused of neo-Nazi child pornography ring. He forced kids to drink urine and attempted to live stream his unaliving. Yeah. I can't read no more. I can't read no more of that. That's on the, if you wanna read it yourself, go to the New York Post. If you want to read it yourself, go to the New York Post. A fire breaks out in California refinery. California can't catch no goddamn break. California cannot catch a break. Residents were warned to stay inside after a fire broke out at the Martinez refinery in California. 6 workers were reported to be injured, according to Contra Costa Fire Protection District. This is like they need a break. Like, God, I need you to chill out. Give California, like, they need the rest of the year off. California needs the rest of the year off, because this shit is just getting out of hand. I think someone is actually actively trying to set these fires. I really think someone is actively doing this. They just can't be happening back to back like this. It's impossible. Farmers are reporting shortages. It's starting to impact the food supply. If things get worse, we're going to have to grow our own vegetables. If things get worse, y'all need to go ahead and start making your own vegetable gardens. No bullshit. I'm being real. They have vegetable gardens that you can actually grow inside your home, because farmers do not have people to work these land no more. They don't have people. And no, the fucked up part is these hoes voted for Frumpy. These farmers voted for this man. They voted for this man. Babe, when we move in together, we need a big balcony so I can do a bunch of vegetables. Yeah. So they don't have people to tend the land. So all the crops are dying because they're not being taken care of and they're not being pulled out. They're doing bidding wars for the migrants that are still here. But everybody else is not coming there. So everybody know I'm dead ass serious. Everybody needs to start farming. Y'all need to make sure y'all have y'all passports together. Y'all need to get a ID, not a driver's license. You need to go get you an ID. You need to do all your paperwork. Make sure you have copies of all of your birth certificates, color and non-colored, your social security card, colored and not colored. Any medical, any type of medications that you take, you need to make sure you have them printed out. On top of that, you need to put all this shit on a USB drive. And you need to make sure somebody that you know has it. Because shit is getting real out here. And when you have to go, you're going to have to go. It's too scary out here right now. Most places you have to have an ID and a driver's license. Yes, you need to have an ID. Now in May, you won't be able to fly if you don't have an ID. So y'all need to go get your IDs now. This real shit. Y'all need to have copies of everything, including your children's shit. They need to be photographed, put on a zip drive. You need to have paper. You need to have black and white, and you need to have color. And do not get a passport card. Get you a passport book. Okay? Passport book. No card. You need the book. I'm just trying to give y'all the information so that we are aware of what's going on. A woman ends her own life after ASL diagnosis, chooses to medically aid in her unaliving. I don't want no more time as a patient. That's real shit. I ain't mad at her. ALS is not something to play with, so she had the option to die with dignity. So we need a passport and an ID. Yes, you need a passport and an ID. Parents declared guilty after starving their daughter to keep her a little girl forever. If y'all see this picture, it's so disgusting. It's so bad. Good morning. It is so sad what they did to this baby girl. And Australian parents were sentenced to life behind bars for severely malnourishing their daughter with a strict diet, apparently to keep her a child forever. A jury found the 47-year-old parents guilty back in November of causing their child to suffer by not providing her enough nutrition. She was 16 and she was only 60 pounds. 16, 60 pounds. I'm a firm believer that everybody should not be parents. There are more crazy people in this world than normal people, because she's 16 and she was only 60 pounds. She had to be hospitalized and put on a feeding tube. I'm going to say this, since they took my video down, because I only got 6 minutes left. Latinos, stop asking where the fuck we at. Latinos, stop asking where the fuck black people are. I don't care that y'all marched during BLM. Stop asking us why we're not speaking up for y'all. Your people are the ones that voted against you. We voted right. Okay? We voted for y'all's safety. Your people voted against your safety, not us. Y'all need to be having some infighting. Y'all need to be dragging people out their houses and getting in the field. Okay? Y'all need to worry about y'all neighbor. Y'all need to be knocking on people's doors saying who you voted for. Okay? Because there were a lot of y'all, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Latinos, Cubans. There were a lot of y'all that voted for this man. And y'all looking for us to speak up for y'all? That ain't our fucking fault. Y'all people fucked y'all over, not us. Why is everybody always looking at black folks to speak up for y'all? Y'all did the same thing with Gaza and Palestine. Y'all fucked over your own people, and then y'all still looking for black folks to speak up for y'all. We voted for everybody's safety. Y'all people want to fuck around, and now y'all finding out. Leave us the hell alone. It's not our problem. We got enough shit to worry about. We got a lot on our hands, okay? Your people voted against your rights. Your own people thought that they were better than you. And they voted for you to be deported. They voted for you to be separated from your families. They voted for you to be arrested. They voted for your rights to be revoked. Your visas to be taken away from you. For you to be denaturalized. That ain't got shit to do with black folks. So stop making the videos asking where the fuck we are. We minding our business. And leave Kamala Harris alone. She did what the fuck she could do. She ran. Y'all didn't want her. She is minding her business. She is at peace. She deserves peace, okay? You white women talking about she's supposed to be the leader of the Democratic Party. Where is she? She left us high and dry. She has no fucking position anymore. She's not the vice president. She's not a senator. She's not a governor. She is retired. Y'all fucked that up. White women, stop asking for Kamala Harris. She can't save you now. Y'all asses should have voted properly. You should have voted in the best interest of America instead of the best interest of your whiteness. You voted white, now you got it. Stop looking for black women or black people to save you. It's not our job. I'm tired of us always trying to save everybody. Black folks, sit this shit out. We got our own shit to worry about. This is not a UNITY situation anymore. We tried that shit. What happened? Y'all still voted the wrong way. And we tired of saving y'all every time y'all fuck up. Sometimes you need to let the toddler fall. Let them put their hair on the fire. Let them touch the stove. I bet you they won't touch that stove again. I bet y'all won't touch that stove again. I bet you the next time some white man comes up and says, hey, I'm a billionaire. I know how to run shit. I bet you won't listen to that shit again. I bet you when you're sitting across the border trying to figure out how to get the fuck back, you won't be doing that. I bet you when you reliving The Handmaid's Tale, you won't do that shit again. Stop looking for us. We're not going to save y'all. We're going to be protecting ourselves because after they done with y'all asses, we're next on the chopping block. I keep telling y'all, we're not going nowhere. Our ancestors have been here since the 1700s. We are home. Everybody else can get the fuck out. We're going to be the last one standing. So we need to prepare ourselves for the situation we're going to have to deal with once they're done with y'all asses. Latinos, you on your fucking own. Y'all better keep marching in them streets. Y'all better start shutting down them highways more and more. Take y'all asses up to the United States. Handle business. But don't look for us. We are not y'all saviors. We cannot do nothing for y'all. I'm sorry for the ones that voted correctly but still got screwed. But that still is not our problem. You need to be talking to your people. Y'all need to be having some fights. Y'all need to figure out how the fuck your people voted against your interests. Because that ain't got shit to do with us. And Kamala Harris has checked the fuck out. If you have not followed me on YouTube and IG, please do so. If you have not seen the recap video, please do so. Tomorrow, I'll be posting my other recap video for today's BS. It may be on my second page. It may be on my backup page. It may not be on the main page. That's all I have for you guys today. Have the day you deserve. And if you are racist or sexist or misogynistic, go play in traffic. The rest of y'all, love yous. Bye. I know, Emmy. Ain't it hard being us?